Any gravel.
Next thing we have to do is build the fox farm.
I would say we should move the portal down. Like everything down. We don't have a reason to be up here anymore.
That's true.
Spiral
Okay, so what we'll do is let's get the stuff to make another nether portal.
Building up right here.
Okay, so let's grab enough to make a portal. We also need some stuff to light the portal. We need to make some other stuff too. We need to make a chest. We need to make a hopper, which is 5. And we also need to make a cart, which is also 5. So we'll take that with us. And we probably do want to also remove the old nether portal. So we'll use probably lava to remove it. Carrying a lot of important stuff on us. Let's go up here and put this stuff to good use. Because our nether portal is up there, we kind of want everything down low, so we might as well put the nether portal here down low as well as in the overworld. We can eventually remove the Nillium block, move it down there if we want to, or move to overworld. They did change it recently so that you need a silk touch to move Nillium now, or you could just use a pickaxe. So we can't actually move it now. We might have to use the Enderman to move it, or maybe pistons to move it down. But for now we won't be moving it. So let's go. We need to. Okay, we got this. We got that. We got the lava. Do need to break the other nether pearl. We can break it afterwards. I'll just put the lava here. We do need to make one hopper. We need a chest. We also need to make a minecart. Do we have any wood here? We do. Okay. We gotta make a chest. Make a hopper. This might be the first chest that's ever made. Here's the first hopper. You make a hopper minecart. This is important for the farm. And we'll come back for this too. Leave that in there. I guess we put all the important stuff in this one. Now let's make the another portal on the other side. And we will light her up and then we'll remove the old one. Okay, portal is complete. Now we go ahead and remove the other portal. Everything we do in our world is going to be based on low Y level, so we might as well start moving our whole base down here. Okay, let's kill this portal. Awesome. We'll still come up here once in a while to check on the water, but nothing really needs to be done up here. Lava's been removed. Grass block has been removed. Everything's moving downwards, guys. We are progressing. I guess we could also move these downwards too, but just make sure they have to have sky access. So I gotta be careful. That's our only lava source. I don't want to die with that. Okay, let's get over into these mines here. Go down. And I'll put this lava away before we lose it. Got our bed over here as well. Starting to look good. Okay, we're heading over here to the Wither Skeleton farm. Built a temporary little farm up there, so let's climb up this crazy ladder. So you have a spawning platform over there. If you actually build it inside of the fortress, you don't need to use bricks. Oh, we got blazes, guys! Guys, hide! Hide! Hey, if they keep coming over here, we can hit them. Yeah, they're so weird. They're just like floating through the air. Like, where's that one going? I don't know. That one's like, he's like trying to escape here or something. He's running way over there. We got another advancement, which was the Nether Fortress. Break your way into another fortress. Which is awesome. And we got the who is cutting onions in Korean obsidian, as well as oh shiny cracked piglin with gold. No, he's gonna shoot us.
You got 6 arrows? Nice.
Oh, we killed the magma cube. I hit the blaze. Wait, oh my god, they got caught fire.
Oh, we have a respawning curve?
Yeah,
the fire dies out really fast. Oh, I hit the blaze.
What are we doing, Cheater?
Guys, let's go in there. Come on.
I'm killing the babies and then I'm gonna...
Come on. Take them on. Yay. Oh, we got a blaze rod. Awesome, guys. Oh, no. Those things are gonna kill me.
Then I'm gonna go and aggro the piglin as well.
Yeah, we got blaze rod. That means we can make ender chest. See, I got the advancement. First blaze rod. That's amazing. Does anybody got coal? We could also make some soul torches. Okay, I mean, if you give me this stuff, I can take it back. Coal is another item that we couldn't get before because we don't have furnaces. This is one of the only ways we can get it in this current game. Oh, it's stone store. Awesome. Oh yeah, if someone wants to make a we need a slime farm too. That way we could just use the slime effect to bounce. Okay guys, I'm going back. I'm gonna take this stuff, and guys will be happy to have an ender chest. Oh, there's actually a lot of boots in here. Everybody can have boots, I guess. Oh, Enderman, get out. Enderman, get out.
I need more arrows.
Okay, so let's take ender pearl, some obsidian, crafting table, make that into powder, make this into a vendor, and then craft that into ender chest. Awesome, guys. First ender chest. We'll probably put one here because this place is pretty important. And then we'll also probably put one at the other end. We could have ender chest in both places. People could kind of like store stuff in it and then die and then come over here and pick it back up again. Awesome, guys. So the other thing we need to make is a soul torch. We need some wood. We also need soul sand, one soul torch. I guess it makes 4. We have 4 soul torches. Awesome. So this will be used to scare the piglins away. Currently the piglins are like sitting there on the edge there. You see that? Sitting both ends, that end as well as that end. And with the torches, we'll put trapdoors and scare them away so they fall downwards.
My attack, because I had it.
Look at the Enderman getting shoved along. That's so funny.
Yeah, I love it.
It like flows with it.
Looks so fine.
That was so crazy. Oh, what those piglins are doing. They're not that scared of the torches. We might as well put another portal down here as well. We have one up there. We'll have one down low. I guess we can put it right here. It's not too far away from where we have to go. Light her up. Also made some more cauldrons. We'll put those cauldrons in the overworld. Guys are putting cauldrons up here. Put some more cauldrons in. Nice. These other ones don't have water yet. Wow, slime farm looks really nice. I guess next thing we do is make a campfire, because a campfire could damage these things. I guess magma blocks could too. We could actually make a soul fire. This is a really great way to just get a lot of blocks. There are blocks that mobs can spawn on, which isn't ideal, but rather than having nothing. Soul campfire actually does twice as much damage as normal fire or magma, so that's really good. Let's go make some blocks out of these. Only made 6. That's kind of nice. So people can drop from down there. And we place like a block here. People can fall down and bounce on this. Nice little improvement. After a while we do get quite a bit of magma cream from the trading, bartering. We can turn that into magma blocks. You see the guy has added a bunch onto the platform. That will prevent the piglins from spawning. That will probably do more of a long-term fix than those little extra wings we added. I don't seem to pathfind onto there very well. Other versions they used to, but these don't seem like to do that anymore. But with magma blocks, they can't spawn it, so they only get pigmen in this biome. Also can prevent endermen, and I guess we could get magma cubes, but we would put more of a ceiling on top of those as well. Currently the flow is really good, guys. This is extremely efficient. Getting so many good stuff. That whole box is full of blocks. So people start getting kind of picky. I just want some of the best blocks now. Ooh, guys improved the... There's got the farm. Got something to show me? Wow. Advancement. Spooky, scary skeleton.
Alright, thank you.
Wither skull. Crazy. Okay, wither skull. We haven't even chopped a tree yet. How's it been going? Pretty good here? I could, I guess.
Because we're not going to do the fight without you anyway, so...
Oh wait, they can come through here? Oh. I thought you had it so they couldn't get through there. It's the next day, guys, and wow, there has been progress. Look at this place. They even got a temple over here. I guess this is his throne. Ray's throne. Oh, they made a throne for me? Oh, so nice. My throne and command the armies. But dang, look at all the progress that's been made. The Pigment Farm, they spruced up a little bit, but the major progress has been made over in the overall. Let's head over there. It's raining. You can see we got the slime farm. They've been working on it, made it a little bit better. They got another mob farm over here. This is the Y0 mob farm. See if we can get over there. Got all these safety precautions. Got a lot of carpets. They're using that to prevent stuff from spawning on blocks. See, they're putting in the Y0 mob farm where you can hit mobs. You have to make sure to close it completely off so light doesn't come in, or you have to wait until it's nighttime. That's coming in to existence. It is raining. Should check the cauldrons because we'll probably have enough water pretty soon. But before we do that, let's go check out. I heard they made a witch farm. Let's head over there. We're actually at a really good seed. We specifically searched for a really good seed for this skyblock. We have a quadruple witch hut right by spawn. I think one of the witch huts are actually in spawn. It's pretty crazy. Plus there's some other good stuff that we'll talk about in this seed. So the witch farm is actually up above. There's a portal right there. Let's go ahead up there. Top piece up here changed quite a bit. This is where we started off with the annealing blocks. People put a whole bunch of string so people wouldn't constantly be growing our fungus tree. There's that chance we could still lose our fungus block. So it's very risky to do that. But they tore down all the rest of the vines. We're not really using vines anymore because now we have access to like bone meal and good stuff like that. Go ahead and go to the witch farm. Just through this nether portal right here. You can see it's not that far away from spawn. That's spawn, and this is the first witch hut. And here's the witch farm. That's where people are AFK. If we go this direction, this is where the actual hut is. And you see they blocked it off so light doesn't make it down into it. And inside of there, yes, in here is the platform. So it looks like they got a 3-layer platform there, and witches just spawn on it, and then they pathfind towards this bunch of blocks because mobs try to pathfind towards other large sections where they think they can walk to, and they'll walk over towards this big huge gravel. Making good use of all those blocks that we collected from the piglins. And then there is a drop chute right there with some trapdoors, and they just fall down all the way to their death, and that's where they collect the items. Go down there and check it out. But they're definitely getting tons and tons of materials. That's why piglin bartering is so important in ProtoSky, because it's like one of the only ways you can get tons and tons of blocks. And they're making good use of the gravel as it falls. They're putting blocks below it. Soul sand can support itself, so they're using it there. Let's go down below and check out any of the loots that we got. Now, witches do provide us some of the most useful items, being the redstone dust, because obviously if you want to do automation, you need to have a lot of good redstone. And we're definitely at the point where we want to start automating stuff, because a lot of this manual work is getting pretty tough. Got a lot of people online. You can see the walkway that they used to originally get out here before they linked it with nether portals. Making good use of the slime blocks. And raw meat is here. He is being the human hopper, picking up any of the loot. Okay, loots. Ooh, look all the loots that raw meat's got. They already got a variety of different loots. Sticks are nice because we can make tools without having to risk making more trees and lose our annealing, because currently fungus is the only way we get wood source. Glowstone is okay. We can use that to recharge respawn anchors. Redstone is definitely the best. Glass balls aren't so useful at this point in the game. We don't have a big use for them currently. We got spider eyes, which aren't too useful. We don't have too much to craft with them. Got gunpowder, which could do some stuff, but that's more for later game. And sugar is also for later game. Don't have too much use for it. Biggest thing is probably redstone dust as well as sticks. People can actually start making tools out of the gold ingots that we're getting from the zombified piglins, and that could actually improve a lot of the building speed that we have. So it's pretty awesome that we got that. Give this back to him, and hopefully we can switch these out with some hoppers, because I heard the guy's been AFKing that pigment farm all night and bartering, so there should probably be a lot of goodies there. I'm actually just gonna give him these blocks, and I'll just jump in the void to respawn. And my spawn point's still set right here, I guess, after I left our bed. And they did stick in some slimes, I believe. I believe those carpets right there are slime blocks, yes. So we can bounce down here. Yeah, they've been working at Pigment Farm, and you can see they did get it so that all the platform is made out of magma blocks, meaning that no more piglins are spawning on it. could still get magma cubes. So if they wanted to stop that, they put in some more of those little top pieces. And it looks like someone's actually hitting the pigment, which isn't ideal because when you hit the pigment, they bounce upwards, which means more pigment gets shot backwards from the collisions that they have. But every so often, you do have to kill the pigment in here because the babies can kind of pile up in the corners, and it has to take 24 babies in each corner in order to get like entity cramming. Man, you can see how insane this thing is. Like within a matter of seconds, you're just gonna fill it with gold swords. And Lenric, he just fills his inventory up just with nuggets, just so he kind of filters them out. We can eventually switch out with hers, and I heard that they've been doing a lot of bartering with these guys over here. They moved them, and they're also collecting loot from them. And they're actually running out of places to store stuff. Some nice soul speed boots. Put those on. Let's transverse all the souls that we have. And instead of running out of storage, and yeah, you can definitely see there's a lot of stuff in general, just a lot of stuff. Most of it's actually really good too. Building materials are always nice to have. Now that we have so much of it, we're getting kind of picky on what we want. Most important stuff is still the blocks that we can put in slabs, just because we have so many options. We make slabs, we make stairs, we make normal blocks out of it. Those are still widely used. You can see all the floors are trying to be made out of slabs. You don't have to spawn proof them. Otherwise, you use something like soul sand, stuff can spawn in it. But then they want to put like carpets on it to stop it, which is a little bit extra work, but can be done. And in this important chest here, you can see they got so much iron. This is just from pigment bartering. So yeah, you don't even need like an iron farm in the early game because you can easily get from here. And we can't get an iron farm because we don't have villagers, and villagers are locked behind water. You can say they also got another wither skull, and we have a lot of materials so we can build up the fox farm pretty soon, which is great. Let's check up on the water situation. It's been going on all night, so there should be enough to actually collect it. And we'll use empty bottles to pull the water out of the different containers. Do F3, we can see like this one has one level. And then you can like pull it out and you can put it into like this one. So this one's 0. And if I click it with the water ball, you can see it goes up to 1. You can see in the top right corner where it says cauldron, it says level 1. And if we get up there, we should be able to see that. And you can see it from here too, like when you can pull water out, put it into here. But we got a lot of water here, guys. All these cauldrons are very nice. So if you have one that just has 3 levels in it, this one has 1. And if you put 3 in there, that is considered full. And if you try to put any more in there, it won't let you. That's full. So once it's full, then you can take your bucket and you could scoop it. And we get a water source, which is pretty amazing. So now let's put this water source down and we can make infinite water sources. So the guys are working on the cobble area. I won't put it over there, but I'll put it a little bit. Let's just put it over here for now. Just a little bit over so we can have a little bit of room to work with. So the way you could turn one water source into many is you have to get 2 of them first. So we can put one here, and then what we can do is we could pull water bottles out of this. We can grab much water. You get infinite water bottle sources out of one water source. We grab that. Then we can take those and we can put them into a cauldron. So let's say we'll just start with new cauldrons. We can put like, I'll show you guys how to do this. We put 1, 2, 3. Then we can scoop it again. That's how you can turn one water source into as many as you want. Of course, once you get 2, then it's a lot easier to just do this method where you have 2 and scoop from the center. You get infinite water source. Everybody, we have water now. Infinite water sources.
Yay!
Maybe someone wants to grab a couple extra just in case we lose them.
Yeah.
We
Yay.
can stop using iron tools now and start using cobble tools. Yes.
So the
Yes.
next 2 things we can do is fishing pond and cobble
So
gen.
we'll
Okay,
right
I'll help you
here
guys with
these
cobble gen. 4 cobble.
stairs.
Yeah, you
gens.
can actually only need 4 stairs and 4 water sources to get the 8 blocks. Yeah, but exactly. Yeah, that's how you do it.
Do you need any
this
more
stair
water?
here.
Oh, this curved one?
Yeah. Well, actually, we don't need it over here then.
Okay, so I'll waterline
space.
this one.
Don't
Looks
kill me.
like
Yeah,
you're ready
well-
for the lava, pretty much. We need another
Yeah.
block over here. And maybe put
Okay,
down
I'll
some lights so nothing spawns here.
If you move,
I'll go grab the lava. In the ender chest is the lava as well as the grass blocks. So let's just take the lava. Go into the overworld. Kevin with the lava, guys. Watch out. So where do you want the lava?
just
No, you
place
have to
it
place
on
it
the
there.
very top, directly above you, directly above.
The box.
in
Higher,
the
higher,
corner.
higher, higher, higher.
Oh,
higher.
way up there.
Yep.
Yeah, in that circle.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Just
rock.
in the center and
Yeah.
then.
Yeah.
Coming down,
Yeah.
guys.
Yay!
Comes the lava.
Yay.
I'm moving.
Nice.
I'm moving.
I need to your stations.
I'm in my station.
What's up? Yeah.
Watch
I'm
it not
playing
work
with,
and kill us all.
some YouTubers on their
Awesome,
Skyblock.
guys. Cobble. Everybody with their golden pickaxes.
I support
Mining
their
cobble. You can stand inside of the cobble block. You don't have to.
That's why I made this.
That way you can pick it up before they burns. Everybody's in
Maybe
their
actually we-
stations. Does anyone have a gold pickaxe for
Should-
me? I can try it out.
I can give you mine.
Yeah.
Furnace.
You just stand in here, make sure you have room in your inventory, and you just hold down right click. Pray on city to allow it so you don't accidentally mine all the way through. Leave yourself. But golden hexes don't have too many uses, but we did get 3.
We did it, boys. We solved cobblestone. We can spelt the source, but to be honest, is there a point even? We get so much gold anyways.
Yeah, so now we really have to use the witch hut to get sticks in order to make our tools, because cobblestone opens up a lot of doors, guys. Like so many. Like we make pistons, we can make tons of slabs, like infinite slabs. We can get everywhere really easily. We make all the tools that we need, so we can do stuff much quicker. So probably the witch hut is pretty important. This is pretty awesome just to have slabs to go out to other places, and we can pretty much have infinite building materials now. Definitely a lot was locked behind water and cobble. Oh, someone made a cobble pickaxe. So as long as we keep making cobble, we can keep making more tools. More cobble. I'll probably have a lot of people here AFKing. As long as you kind of stand right here, stuff shouldn't burn up too well. And cobble tools have a lot more durability than those golden pickaxes. So we mined up some cobblestone, and the guys got some sticks from the witch farm. We can make all sorts of tools. We can make hoes, make it easier to mine like warp blocks. That's something new to 16. Shovels are great for mining gravel and soul sand. You got axes, any type of wood source. Of course, the stone pickaxes are very useful. So we can make tons of more tools to break cobblestone. They're also very useful because a lot of stuff uses a pickaxe to break, including all these netherrack and quartz blocks we have around us. Swords are great for killing stuff faster. We also have access to furnaces now, so we can finally smelt stuff down. Food is not such a big deal, but we do need furnaces for other things. We'll talk about that later. Labs are very important because it's like a really nice building block. We also got walls, which are great because they have a special hitbox. Stairs are nice, make it easy to climb up stuff. And we start getting into redstone components, which is something we'd really need to automate our world. The one thing we have to do with furnaces is smelt down some cobble into smooth stone. Smooth stone is actually going to be used to make the different components. So one of the first components we can make is the witch farm. We can make redstone torches. Make some of those. With some iron, we can go ahead and make, oh, we got blocks of iron now. Some pistons. To make a piston, we needed that cobblestone on the sides. We can use the crimson trees to make the planks. We made our first piston, guys. And we can make it into a sticky piston if we want to, because we do have slime. They're really progressing there, guys. And then with the smooth stone, we can go ahead and take that, and we can craft some new components out of that as well. So comparators, we can make those. Another great redstone component. And also repeaters, which use smooth stone. All the redstone components. We had some really useful stuff in order to start automating things. Hoppers is something we're going to start making more of too, but they do take wood. So we have to kind of risk making the fungus trees to get the wood for the hoppers, but we'll eventually swap these out with hoppers and stuff. They can automatically pick up the stuff, then maybe pipe it over, sort it, and then automatically put all the gold into the pigment bordering over here. So that's something we can look forward to. We also get access to droppers, which are great. And we can make bows, of course, because we have string from pigment trading, as well as farms, and the sticks from the witches. And using the bows, putting it inside of a dropper makes a dispenser, which is amazing. We also have access to observers, kind of expensive, but they also have their uses. So it pretty much locks all the good redstone components. Let's see what we're going to do with these new components. There's a lightning storm going on. The guys have been working. They already set up an area for AFK fishing. Use that one water sources. They made multiple. We got 5x5x5 area worth of water, plenty of water for AFK fishing. Guys are fishing, they're just throwing the bob up against that side and letting it drop in. Wow, they already got the first fish loot, which was a leather boot, looks like. So it is working. Of course, and raining does help. It does have unenchanted fishing rod. Eventually probably fish up a better one. And we can hook this up to an automated system as well, so we get those treasure enchantments. I showed in a video how it's possible to make a automated farm to get those while being AFK. That is great. And over here to the side is where we put the fox farm over there. And the guys already built up all the area needed to put in the fox farm. So that's what we'll do next. And ooh, lightning just struck there. That was crazy looking. Okay, so what do you want to do first, Cheater? Fox farm, I guess?
We need wood before we can do the fox.
Okay, we need
completely out of wood.
Okay, yep. let's hook the dispenser up. Okay, so we need a sticky piston. Let's make the piston to a sticky piston. First sticky piston we got. I got all the other components that we need. And we are up here at the Nelium, so we can start removing the string here, which is just to protect it so nobody would accidentally kill it. So this is where the player spawns, so we're going to just move it over a little bit so that players aren't like spawning directly where the farm is. So I want to place in some spacer blocks there. That way we could keep the Nelium, because we don't have access to Silk Touch. And we could use Enderman to pick it up, but getting Enderman here is a little tricky. Now we can build over there, we'll just build some scaffolding underneath. Okay, build it back up again. Got in there, got a block here, power source there. Dispenser goes over here. Now we've got a lever on that, and I'll put the bone meal in it. Yeah, eventually we could build up our infinitely automatic wood farm. Do you want to explain why
the hand it doesn't work?
Yeah, you want to explain why the dispenser?
Yeah, if you right click with a bone meal, it can happen at any time in the game tick, and if it happens really late in the game tick, the piston will only start extending the next game tick. And then there's a chance that the random tick happens in between and the Nelium dies. But if you use the dispenser, the piston extends immediately after.
It has to do with the way the game processes a single tick 1/20 of a second, which is the smallest amount of time that it kind of works with. So depending on what order it does stuff, it could potentially kill the Nelium before pulling it down if it's done by hand, versus the dispenser, which has a guaranteed order, which is before the Nelium could die. So we got a crimson fungus in there. Now by using the lever, you shouldn't have to worry about the Nelium dying. So we bone mill it, and you can see how it pulled down the block. Get down there. So long as this jump is there, it's going to pull this Nelium away so it doesn't kill it. That way we don't have to worry about it accidentally dying. It's the only one we have. Let's use our new stone axe. Just remove it, it replaces it. So it's good to go. And yeah, with these new tools, it should make it a lot nicer to also tear down the trees, so we can easily tear them down. This is just a little teeny one, but even like the hose will make it easier to tear down the trees. It's all going to be very helpful. So it's instant, it's really fast. It's pretty crazy to watch. Yeah, so now everybody can come in here, use the fungus tree farm, without having to worry about losing our Nelium. Before we had to be really careful, but once we get this new addition, we'll be as careful. So we're gonna go ahead and make a blaze powder. And we're gonna make another eye of ender, make another ender chest. We're also going to make a soul campfire, because that can be used to damage the slimes at the slime farm. Ender chest we're gonna need for the fox farm. So I have the grass block in there, and got some other materials that we need for the fox farm that the guys have gathered up. Let's go over there and work on it. The guys did place in magma blocks here. The soul fire is actually faster, so if we do get enough of that, we can place it in there. Let's see if I can feed it in there. There. So soul fire should kill them about twice as fast as magma blocks. Very effective, and eventually we'll put some hoppers underneath there, put magma, put the soulfire on top, be able to collect all the slime automatically just while they're pathfinding. Even put like a little iron golem over here, or maybe even a snow golem to make them come over here. That's awesome. The guys are also still using the fish farm. They're getting some nice stuff from it over here by the fox farm. We got this nice soul sand speed road with the soul speed boots, which make it really fast. Or you can take the normal lane, which is the cobble. So good options. So far, they haven't got anything too good. So they're thinking about automating this so that we get, you know, they can AFK it and get some stuff. Sure, hitbox is a lot easier to see when the bottom where it gets pulled downwards. And what did I get? Ooh, I got rod caught. So definitely gonna be kind of slow AFK fishing until we get some enchanted stuff. But let's work on the fox farm next. You guys already built up the entire area. All these blocks here are just for places for the fox to walk to, so that he thinks he can walk over here. But the only way he can get over here to these other blocks is by taking this route across the magma block and then try and come over here. And then we're going to set up some stuff so that he actually dies and we can collect his loot while he, by the time he eventually gets to the end of this. Okay, so where do you want the ender chest?
So this is going to be the last block, which means this is going to be the hopper, and yeah, directly on this, basically.
On the
Gonna
soul
face
sand
it
block there.
towards- Yeah, on the soul sand.
Okay,
Cool.
and we're using that to align
The
the
hopper
minecart. Now the grass block. Can I place in the grass block now?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, it just goes to the end of this
be anything.
magma.
Yep.
There. Awesome. So one important thing about our seed is that Peter found one that has a taiga biome here at spawn. So it's very close to where we are spawned in. That means we don't have to go very far in order to place in the block in a taiga biome. Taiga biome is important, of course, because we need to get a fox. Fox is important for the emeralds. So by having it here, we can have people nearby always loading this so that like people at the AFK fish farm can have foxes spawn here. This can constantly be running rather than it being far away where no one ever uses it. Really good.
One interesting thing is that apparently foxes are the only mob that can spawn on redstone components. So we actually put a button right there which prevents all other mobs from spawning. So that prevents, for example, wolves or chickens, which are a bit annoying to kill with the farm. And it also prevents sheep, which could actually eat the grass. So that's really important.
A little quirk you found in the code, right?
Yeah, it seems weird. It's probably a bug.
You
We're gonna
say
abuse that.
there's some other mobs that have this property, like you said pandas also have it?
Evoker, Fox, Illusioner, Panda. Yeah. Evoker, Fox, Illusioner, Panda, Phantom, Ravager, Shulker, Trader, Llama, Vex, Vindicator, Wandering Trader. But only the Panda and the Fox
I
spawn
guess
normal.
Wandering Trader could be kind of helpful.
But they have different spawn mechanics, so it doesn't really apply. I guess it could be helpful, yeah. They still require probably spawning on a solid block. I don't know, it's very quirky, very special.
And we don't want any Endermen, of course, to come by and steal our grass block. So the guys light it up here. And we have the magma to kill the fox. It takes a little while to kill it. So by the time it gets to this end, it should die. If not, it'll kind of get stuck in this area that Peter's building. Trapdoors, the mobs think they can go through them. So I guess we're ready for the minecart now.
Yep.
You have to remember aim a special way to make rails go special ways. This version. The hopper minecart to pick up the loot, and that gets pushed up against that. And then we'll eventually place in a hopper to take stuff out of here and put into a chest. The block on top prevents them from jumping over. So they kind of go inside there, they get stuck. Think they can get through, but they can't, and eventually die in the magma. That's pretty much all there is to the fox farm. We do have this down at Y level 0, so it has the highest potential of fast spawning. And that's where the guys don't place any other blocks above this area. The only thing we have to do is place that one button in. That's about as good as we can get it. Anything else you want to say about it?
Yeah, passive mobs spawn only every so often. Like custom mobs spawn every game tick, and I think passive mobs only spawn every 20 seconds. So already it's a really low chance for them to spawn. Then there's only a single block they can spawn on, which is this one grass block. We have a lot of blocks around to increase pack spawning, but they only can spawn on the one grass block, which decreases the chances by a lot again. And then also we need to make sure we only get foxes. So we also fail all attempts for every other passive mobs, which cuts it again by like 7, a factor of 7. So all in all, we're expecting this to take approximately 1 month until we get 3 emeralds, which we need to get more dirt.
So there's a super long wait time and a lot of luck involved too. Hoping to get 3 emeralds. So what's the chance of a fox having an emerald in its mouth?
So foxes, when they spawn, have a chance to spawn with an item in their mouth, which I think is a 20% chance or something. But then they also have different items they can spawn with. They can spawn with weeds and rabbit foots and stuff. And in total, it's an exactly 1 in 100 chance that they spawn with an emerald none off. So we need to get 300 foxes on average to spawn on exactly this one single block in the entire world.
Very, very rare. And luckily, the one thing about foxes is when they die with items in their mouth, they have a 100% chance of dropping it. So we don't need to use any kind of looting. The looting isn't needed or anything like that to increase the chances. 100% of the time,
player kills
they'll drop their item,
required.
which really helps it. So this thing can work automatically without us being here.
So essentially, we're just gonna have people for 1 month standing over there fishing.
Yeah, so we could get unlucky. It could be several months before we get it.
Yeah. Oop!
Oop.
I dropped my pickaxe.
Yeah, I went to the void too, though.
Okay, well, that's fine.
Did you drop the pickaxe because you knew you were going to fall in?
I accidentally dropped it when I fell in.
That's lucky.
Which was just perfect timing, but it didn't save it. Yeah. I didn't have anything on me though. That was pretty much it.
So yeah, the fox farm's pretty much done. It's really good that we went ahead and got the fox farm done early on because it does take approximately 1 month to get those 3 emeralds, which will allow us to eventually open up the biggest upgrade being the villagers. We were very productive today, unlocking quite a few different farms. Now with the cobble upgrade, the progress will really speed up. If you guys are enjoying the series, make sure to drop a sub, as well as share this with other Minecrafters. And the server is open to subs and patrons, and you can learn more about it by watching episode 0. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye bye.